afternoon. So it's been a while since I've done one of these videos, and you know, just busy in life. So this video is a quick bit of information about what's coming up in set 2.4. I realise I've not uploaded any videos this past month because I'm just super busy, but that doesn't mean I'm not working on the game. So 2.4 is not actually in an archetype specific set. It's going to be what we call a filler set. So once we've done so many archetypes in the cycle, there will be like a random filler set. And in this filler set we're basically going to be having random archetypes that not only are already in the game, but they'll also give you a sneak peek as to what archetypes to expect in the future of the game as well. So like I said, this is 2.4, it can give you an insight as to what's coming in 2.5 and 2.6 for example. And the filler set will bring forth another 50 cards to the game, topping the current card count up to 250. So we also have a collaboration with this filler set. And we've got, basically, I reached out to the Last 10 Elements and Kingdoms TCG, the creators of those two HTCGs, and we kind of agreed on something where we would each provide ourselves with 5 pieces of artwork each. So myself, you know, and the creators of these other two CCGs created 5 pieces of artwork each, and we shared those 5 pieces of artwork between ourselves. So then 15, I don't have enough fingers and thumbs at the moment, or coffee cups, but those 15 pieces of artwork will now be at some point soon available in each of our free games. So it's something really unique because you don't see much collaboration in the HTCG community as of late. And especially when we're getting up to Christmas, it would make for a really nice addition to the game. So I'll have 15 pieces in Wrath of Course style artwork. Kingdoms TCG has provided 5 pieces, and the Last 10 Elements has provided 5 pieces. That's 15 pieces of artwork, and all 3 of us will be using those total of 15 pieces of artwork in each of our games. You know, they could all have different names, different rules and abilities, and something like that. And it's something really cool to see, because normally when you collaborate with another HTCG, you kind of create your artwork and then just throw it at the other content creator and then just leave them be with it, and you know, you've created a great piece of artwork and you don't even use it in your own games. So it's like a collaboration, but a bit of a process a different kind of way. And I'll throw a few of those bits of card those card designs on screen now, so you can kind of see what I mean by, you know, 5 of my pieces, 5 of the other, and 5 of another pieces. And it's going to be something really cool to try and find in the game. You know, they'll be watermarked as well, so you can easily identify whether you found one of those cards or not in Wrath of Course 2.4. So on top of the collaboration things, this is going to be one of the first sets as well which contains more royalty rares than any other set currently in the game. Normally when 2.1, 2.2 and 2.3 came out, because they were archetype specific, you would find one push 2 royalty rares, and they're the equivalent of like a legendary status card. It's rarer than rare. You won't find them. And then to find, well, you will find them. Don't worry, the game's not a bloody Swizz by any means, but you can find those royalty rares in the game. And to make it even more of a challenge, there will be glares and X-glare variants of those cards. So this 2.4, we're going to be looking at about 5 royalty rares, so you know, 10% of the current card count for 2.4 are going to be royalty rare status cards, and that will obviously increase your chances of finding a royalty rare, I suppose, in comparison to what a previous set used to release. And they are actually really powerful cards, because another thing I want to touch up on 2.4 is not only is it just a collection of current and future archetypes, collaborational filler cards, but it is also a response to the current meta as well. So you may notice we have no banned cards in Wrath of Kors 2. And the Blood Tree specifically has really been showing its worth. And if you don't know what the Blood Tree is, basically whenever your opponent draws a card, they lose 1 point of life. So we've got some cards what kind of deal with that. I kind of want to bring the chase cards up in another video, so that I've got a bit more content through the month. But we've got 5, possibly even 6 royalty rares coming in the 2.4 filler set, so definitely something to keep an eye out for in one of the next upcoming videos. What else? There will be, as well as archetypes, well, it is an archetype in its own, but it is also one of the sets with more Corellisians than any other archetype sets previously. So previously you would have only seen about 2 or 3 Corellisians in 2.2, 2.3, etc. In 2.4 we're looking at about 10 Corellisian based cards. It has its own core, for Christ's sake. It has its own core, and it even has its own royalty rare card coming as well, so that's something to follow up. Another thing I want to bring up on as well is a selection of cards. 5 of the cards will be artwork from Wrath of Kors 1, so you will see some original artwork coming in 2.4. They might not necessarily be the same card. It's happened before in the beta set. The beta set was all previous, my top 50 favourite pieces of artwork from Wrath of Kors 1, and we've not seen any repeating artwork from or artwork carried forward from the original game since. So in a filler set I'm going to be bringing 5 more of a memorable piece of artwork or pieces of artwork from Wrath of Kors 1 into Wrath of Kors 2. And like I said, they're not necessarily going to be the same. For example, we don't use terrain cards anymore, but there will be a terrain card from Wrath of Kors 1, which is now going to be a defensive card, and it's actually pretty powerful as well. It's a red card what increases its health the more red cards you play. So that's going to be something really fun to watch out for. The final thing I want to bring up as well is alternate versions of cards. So we've got the a piece of card art will have its own a card will have its own piece of artwork. That's what I was meant to say. It also has every variety, common, uncommon, rare and royalty rare, has a glare variant of it. And then all the rares and royalty rares also have an X-glare variant, which is where the subject of the artwork kind of pops out from the card a little bit more. There's also going to be only a handful of them, so they're like extreme chase cards, where they're going to have a type of filter on the card. Now most of the cards are coming from, most of these new filter cards are going to be coming from 2.4, but there will be some in the previous set. So for example, Blood Tree will be one. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting set. It's going to be a mishmash of everything. I say everything, a bit of everything from all around the game and the previous game, and different styles of artwork and stuff like that. It's all going to be pouring into these 50 cards in set 2.4, which is something we're definitely looking forward to getting released. And as a current head count, I think I'm up to about digitalised with text on the card and rules. I think I've got 40 out of 50. So as of this time, I've got about another 10 cards to digitalise and make some rules up for, and obviously test them and stuff. Then hopefully by Christmas I'll be able to put an order in and have these new cards out by the new year, or for the new year. So that's going to be my target for this, because obviously the last release was Samurai card, which came out a few months ago, and I can't believe it's been over a year now as well since Wrath of Kors 2 has been out. So that's alright. It's been 2 years since we did the HCCG community meetup at Alton Towers in the UK, and it was only then when I had printed some cards off my printer and did the whole how to create a TCG card thing, and you know, we dished them out to like Chaos Galaxy and Afro Chibi Champs and Shard TCG. 2 years since we did that meetup, and that was basically when we were teasing Wrath of Course 2. Where has this time gone? Anyway, guys, I hope you're going to be looking forward to 2.4 as much as I have created the cards. They've been really fun to design, and to be honest, the artwork in some of these cards, you know, I think will look really, really good. Skyscape TCG has helped me a lot with looking at some, you know, giving me some feedback on the artwork and stuff like that. You know, you may find some pieces floating around on Discord, and you know, a couple of teasers on Instagram and the YouTube posts and stuff like that. So by all means, if you see anything, leave a comment, let me know what you think. It really means a lot to any content creator when it comes to, you know, their own designs and stuff like that in the game. But you know, it's their game at the end of the day, and sometimes the, you know, content creators do like to, you know, they love your comments whenever anyone posts. I'm not just talking about Wrath of Course 2. Any content creator, whenever anybody comments on a video, it's you know, it does mean a lot to them. So by all means, comment on this video, comment on anybody else. If you see anything in the HTCG community on YouTube lately, you know, even if you don't have your own TCG game, just post a comment. It means a lot to somebody. So yeah. Anyway, 11 minutes. Might as well make this a 12-minute video. But yeah, thanks a lot, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. Thanks a lot for being part of the HTCG community. You know, buying people's own games rather than a massively popular TCG game. It means a lot to people, especially around Christmas when money's tight and stuff like that. It means a lot. Anyway, guys, until the next video, hopefully I'll get another one out before the new year. And cheers, have a good Christmas if I don't see you before then. See you later.